Hello everyone, this is your host Pipe Runner, joining you today from the beautiful city of Oslo. How are you guys doing today? I welcome you all to this amazing casting session. Here we are in round 2 of the best of 3 between Nemesis and Gamma. If you guys haven't seen the first match, I urge you all to take a look in the playlist. It'll be nice to have a few more eyes on the last game, which was pretty interesting to be honest. So, this time around, Gamma playing English again, facing Nemesis playing as the French, spawning in on the northeast side of the map playing in the color red. Gamma, as I said before, playing English again. So rules of the tournament: if you win the game, you don't get to play the civ that you played with, because that's what I've been told. And Gamma is playing in the color blue. Alright, so French doing French stuff, and Nemesis managed to get 7 sheep. Very, very good scouting pattern, to be honest. I mean, it's pretty impressive. Perfect scouting. Gamma also not managing to find much. I think I'm seeing a pattern here. Gamma goes into the map but doesn't pay attention to his scout, and he misses out on sheep, I think. I'm not sure. Nemesis going this side now, but I think Gamma will be able to scout this region first, so he might be able to get a bigger slice of the sheep pie, right? Now I'm wondering what will the English do in this matchup, because if you let French mass up a lot of knights, then they will make your life hell. Constant raids and you'll be locked in your base, and as an English player, I don't think you want that. At least early on. And then again, I mean, you can just set up your farm and wall up, and you're okay. But then again, French knights in the Castle Age with their royal bloodline upgrade are very nasty to deal with. And with some measly spears, I don't think you have any shot at defending against them. So what do? You push them. You harass their gold. You do not let them mine gold. Force the French player to make something else, something other than their most powerful unit. Now English longbow will have a nice time camping this gold. Now what Gamma needs to be careful about is if he camps on this gold, maybe the French will try to go on another one. So maybe one spear or something patrolling this gold might be a good idea. Let's see where is the scout. The English scout needs to go ahead and look out for the first knight that comes charging in. And in terms of macro, this might be a kind of 1:1 distribution in terms of how many villages on food and wood you want, because you want to produce a 1-1 army, which is spear and longbows. But the distribution feels a bit off, and the longbows are not being queued, so okay, so Gamma has queued them to wood. So that's good. I think the macro will self-adjust quickly. Curious what we are going to do with this gold. Are we going to get some upgrades? Last game Gamma forgot to get wheelbarrow, so let's see. First French knight will already be on the field very soon. Quite a few villages on wood. So the first knight comes out. Gamma's Scout spots the knight. Knight might just decide to oh, the first knight is already here. Oh, silly me. And first blood. Gamma loses his first villager. One more knight joins in. You know, in these cases when you know that a knight is coming in and you don't have your spear on time, it's generally a good idea to pull the villagers back and let them do something else while your spear come in. And then you can pick up the game from there. Now these knights are going to be extremely pesky. Scout goes down. Scouts go down. You do not want that to happen when you're playing against the French. Because as a player who will be sitting in the base for a while, you need that extra vision. Any blacksmith upgrades? No, nothing. In terms of macro, Gamma seems to be doing okay. Question is whether he constantly produces units or not. I don't know what the plan here is. Looking at how the distribution is for the French player, I think he might go castle, or maybe not. It's on 12-10. Okay, constantly producing knights. I think maybe the plan here is to make a few knights, just enough to fool your opponent into believing that you're going mass knights into a feudal army. But instead you actually go fast castle. Very likely possible. Villager going here, okay. Are we seeing a market? Is the French player going to trade? Not enough spears, not enough spears. Oh no. I think no. Losing a second villager and a third. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Losing 3 villagers right away at the 8th minute. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. Yeah, the first market here. French player being a little greedy. But then again, realizing the fact that the English player is going to sit in their base for a while, so there will be no resistance in terms of trade. So that's a good call. And then again, I think the French trader... Oh, I think the other upgrade is... Oh, sorry. Oh, wait. I think the French trader can switch between resources. So you can decide whether you want to trade... Or you want to trade just gold, or you want something like wood or food. A very stable eco, and this market is basically a 2TC if you think about it for a second. This is an investment. Oh, okay, another dive in for the French Knights. Gamma not being ready for this. Nemesis being very careful, but the fact is he could have gone for that dive without losing any knight and taken out 2 wills at least. So that's okay. Don't want to be too greedy. One of the cardinal sins in the Bible. Don't want to do that. Nemesis already ahead in villager. 12 to be precise. This is not looking good for Gamma. With a 3 villager loss. This wall comes in too late. Too late. Too little, too late. Oh, so I think Gamma made another scout from his TC. That's why he fell behind 1 villager. And he already lost 3. So technically speaking, he should have been like 4 villagers behind. But then again, French TC can produce wills a bit faster. I think it's 1.3 times faster, or was it 1.7? I don't remember, but you get the idea. So each trader can switch between food and wood. So If you switch this to food, I think instead of getting 86 gold, you get, again, not paying attention. And I think, yep, losing 5 wills at this point. I think the thing you want to take out first with your longbow is always the scout. Because if you blind the French player, then they are a bit hesitant to dive because they can't see and they don't know where exactly they should be diving. Gama now behind in... I think Gama has lost 5 villagers. And now he is competing 27 to 44. The thing is, the traders, these traders are going to pay off very soon. So basically, English has lost 5 wills. English is also losing in villager production, and English will also start losing to this market. So in terms of eco, this is nowhere close. Now in terms of military numbers, English has 19 military on the field, but they are okay. So 9 spears, 9 longbows, but French has 13. I don't know where the rest of them are. Okay, a couple of units here. Nemesis is playing very good, to be honest. Like he is aware of what's going on and planning far ahead. You know, that's what you want to see. Reactive play. Keep your enemy in the base. Set up your eco. When you're good to go, only then you push. You don't preemptively push. You don't get greedy, dive your opponent's TC. You don't play like a dummy and only make knights and get countered by spears. You want to make a good combination, a very good mix of army. But when to mix what will be decided based on what you see. Information is key. I think the whole RTS game is information warfare. (32 to 51). This difference is going to be. This is going to break the English back. Again, going in without the scout. One dive and all these longbows will be dead. Gama needs to pay attention here. Nope. Needs to fall back. Right. Okay, miss macro. No. Can't see this. Very hard to watch. First major battle. Spears not upgraded, I think. Longbows running back. Taking heavy losses. English returning to his base. Hardened spearmen. Now they are upgraded? Yeah, they are upgraded. Okay. They don't look upgraded. And French upgrade, aging up with the Royal Institute. I mean, with 9 knights on the field, if you get royal bloodlines, you just mess up your opponent's entire army. And English will have no answer to this. None at all. Very good micro. Very good micro. Beautiful. I think at this point, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious who is winning the game. There's nothing much to be said. It's pretty self-explanatory. But that's okay. It's not the size of the dog in a fight, it's the size of the fight in a dog, as they say. So, we can always... going up with the King's Palace. Almost at a 22 villager diff. This is massive. And on top of that, you have trade, so See how many levels you have. 52. So I think this number counts traders as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, so it's traders plus villagers. I see. Gamma needs to micro better. Okay, now these guys are veteran archers. You don't want to mess around. You don't want to fight unless you know you can win, or at least have good trades. Gamma failing to spot this trade is also going to cost him dearly. I don't know why you would want to go up with the King's Palace at this point of the game. I mean, if you know that your opponent is about to dive in your base, don't you want something that you can defend with? Yep, that's the signal for Nemesis. He knows he just aged up. And he knows this is the time to dive with his upgraded units. Have they received the Royal Bloodline upgrade? I don't think so. Another fight coming in. Another great micro. Archers aiming for the spears. Knights running into the base. Also going in for the longbows. And I think I smell a GG coming any moment now. Okay. Royal Bloodline is missing, but if he gets Royal Bloodlines, there is no stopping the French. Going barracks right now. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. 4 versus 39 units on the field. And we shall okay. Gamma Kid taps out. Well played by both players. With that, Gamma Kid gets knocked out of the tournament and Nemesis moves forward. Stay tuned for some really exciting matchups up ahead. If you enjoyed the casting session, consider subscribing to our channel. If you learned something new, or if there are any suggestions you would like me to consider, be sure to mention that in the comment section. If there is a game that you would like me to cast, feel free to fill out the form that has been mentioned in the description section. You can join our amazing community of RTS players by clicking on the invitation link to our Discord server. So ladies and gentlemen, take care and I'll see you in the next one.